it's me, Rand. I want to make this as short as possible and shoot you a video tutorial on Camtasia 2 for Mac. That's important that you know that this is for Mac because they do make one for PC. This was actually brought to my attention by one of my teammates, and so I figured I'd go over the highlights to see if he even wants to use it. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm going to go through it a little quickly because I'm not going to delve into each section and do all that, because as you can see here, what I'm showing you here is their learning resources section, and what I do is I have it popping up. So I checked it here, show this window after recording, so that I have the opportunity, if I want to, and look at the tutorial lessons on that specific thing that I want to look at. You don't have to have that option, so you don't have to look at it ever. And then from your toolbox here, or by right-clicking, you can always enter into these tutorial lessons. All right, so this one right here, it's a video that I've already shot and made, and I just want to show you this as an example so you can see what I've done. And I just want to note that it's perfectly fine to shoot a video from your smartphone and then upload it right away to YouTube and get yourself seen and market and advertise yourself for your business or for your hobby or family pictures and videos. But if you want to just step it up a little bit, or you want it to seem a little bit more professional and add your own flair to it, this is a perfect way to do it. So just Google it or YouTube Camtasia for Mac or for PC, and you'll see how you can download it to your computer, okay? So moving right along here, this is usually what I focus on. The media, this is what it's showing. I shot 3 separate videos, and that's what it's showing, okay? The annotations you can add. Anytime you want to add something, you just, it shows you what it looks like, right? And then you can take that and move it to your timeline here, and it'll add it to that section of video that you have your playhead at. And all those terminologies that you don't know, I will show you here in a minute. Transitions for fading in and out. You know how your videos go to black and it fades in and out. Perfect. Fly in and out when the screen flies in and flies out. Rotate, so you can get all fancy. Animations here for zooming in on a certain section, just like this tutorial I'll probably do to show you what I'm talking about. Zoom out, okay? Fade in, fade out. Video effects, like you can do on your Instagram or whatever. You probably know how to do all these things on your phone already. Let's say you shoot a video of the sun rising. You know how you've seen that going really fast? That's a clip speed. Audio effects is to lower volume, your speed for your audio also. You go to this little wheel right here, and it goes to this section. Now it's not showing anything because I don't have anything on my timeline to show, but that's where you go and you click it again. It goes away. I'm going to go back to media. I'm going to move this up. And the reason why I have so many different lines, as you can see here, is I have different effects on top of each other when I want it to show up. So when I want to start my video and look at it, this is my playhead. This is where it shows what section of the video I'm in. Okay? This is my timeline. When I want to go to the very beginning with my playhead, I go to the reverse, and this is fast forward. Okay, rewind. And when you want to edit, you want to make this go slower. This is the audio section. This is a video section. That can be separated or it could be together. If I didn't want the audio, all I would do is right click, delete it, boom, it's gone. If that was a mistake, I don't want to do that. I go to edit, undo, it's right back there where I want it. This playhead shows that the audio and the video, they're congruent. They're in conjunction with each other because it's in the same time. If I wanted to move it, I'm allowed to do that. I'm not going to break it down because it's going to take too long, but I'm just showing you the basics here. If you want to make it go lengthier in time so you can break down, see the audio here? Then I start talking so it gets elevated and it gets lower and it gets elevated. So this is when you know when I'm talking. So if I have a point where I say something and I want to delete it out, I take this playhead, I click shift, and then I highlight the section that I want gone. You right click, you can either delete that, which will chop it up into 2 separate sections, or you can delete ripple, which means it'll tie it together like, you know, it's fused, so it just hops from right here, right to here. So, you know, it's gonna be kind of choppy. Now, if that's not what I want, I just click again, and it goes right back to normal. When I wanna move ahead, and I know this section's already good, so I'm going to shorten this so I can get there faster with my playhead. And see, goes right there. and you see all these effects on top of each other, and they're stacked exactly at the time of the video where I want it. So I can have two different things at once. This annotation here on the top right, and then the one on the bottom left, I have kind of overlapping each other. See, I draw a circle and then point an arrow and then put an annotation. So those are all three things. Boom. I have to have the playhead there to show what I'm talking about. That's the circle. And then boom, this right here, that's the arrow. And boom, this right here on top is the annotation. The reason why it's stacked on top of each other is because I want them to show up at the same time. When they're next to each other, it's because they're showing up after. So this is that, and then this right here is that. When you want to add effects together, so I added this circle, and then I put the annotation on top, that's right here. Another annotation here showing up at the end of those two different effects. That's right here where I showed you before, your annotations. When you put, let's say I click on this, I want to have a speech bubble. It shows you exactly what it looks like. I move it over here. Boom, it's right on that playhead. Wherever I have the playhead, that's where it's going to show up. I can make it longer, last longer. Boom. So it goes all the way through. Or shorter. I don't want it that long. If I want to go a little before, I can click on it, move it, and if I don't want it black, I go to this wheelie again, and I change it. Boom, it's red. So I decide I don't want that there. I right click, delete, just as easily it's gone. See? Sometimes you get so involved in creating your work that you forget what it's like to really watch it as an audience. So I always say before you actually upload it, you go back to the beginning and just play it. If the volume is at the level that you want, if it's not, you can go to the wheelie here and, select the volume portion, and then you can make it 72%, 100%. So anyway, I watched the whole thing. Boom, I like it, that's good. And if I notice that something's off, the timing or whatever, I can fix it. That's when I can do that. And then I go to share, export, and I name it right here and there. And then I tell it where to go. Then once it's finished uploading to my computer, then I can upload it to YouTube or Vimeo, and now my video is done. So hopefully this has helped. I hope I simplified it to let you know that there are these options to see if you want to do it. $100 is a great investment. You're going to be using this for your personal and business use. If you have any questions or comments, please write below and like and share this video if it's helped you. I wish you the best luck in your business, and I'm going to be sharing this with my team. Have a blessed day.